In this video, I'm going to show you how to model multiplication of polynomials, but you'll notice that this time the problem's different because it's x minus 2. So I'm going to show you how to do that with my tiles, and then I'm going to show you how to do that with a regular pen, pencil, and some colored pens or pencils. So again, I have two x's. And I have three ones. 1, 2, 3. That's my first factor. For my second factor, I'm going to have an x here. And now, because it's a negative 2, I'm going to use a red number 1 and a red number 1. So red will be for my negatives. You'll notice if I had a negative x, because this green is hard to see the red, I put little lines around the negative x. So you would know that these would be negative if we got to that point. Okay, x times an x, that's a positive x squared. X times an x is a positive x squared. One times x, and 1 times x. Now I have my negatives. So negative x times negative 1 gives me a negative x. X times a negative 1 gives me a negative x. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. I'm going to do the same thing again for my last one. A negative x, a negative x, and a negative 1, a negative 1, and a negative 1. This answer is representing 2x squared. Now I have negative 4x's and positive 3x's, so I could cancel these out if I wanted to by just taking them away when I count. So I took away 3 positive x's and 3 negative x's. Bye. That leaves me with minus an x and then minus 6. This is the expression for the multiplication of these polynomials. Now let's see if I can do it with just regular pen and pencil. Clear the board. And we'll change the problem this time. Maybe we'll have let's do a negative 2x plus 1 and an x minus 1. Negative 2x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. So, here we go. I have a negative x, I have a negative x, and I have a positive 1. Over here I have a positive x and a negative 1. A negative x times x, negative x squared. Negative x times x is negative x squared because I'm multiplying a negative by a positive, so I know the answer is going to be negative, and I know x times x is x squared. 1 times x is an x. Negative x times negative 1, a negative times a negative makes it positive, positive, and 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. So again, my answer here would be negative 2x squareds plus 3x's minus 1. Hopefully this video shows you how to handle subtraction and some negative work when you're modeling with polynomials.